What's up guys, you're back with TechNick, and today I have another speed test for you, but this time between the Vivo iQOO Neo3 and the YOUR RedMagic 5G. The iQOO Neo3 is the world's cheapest Snapdragon 865 processing chip phone. I have the 8GB of RAM version over here with me with LPDDR5 RAM. We have the RedMagic 5G, also with a Snapdragon 865 processing chip, and the same 8GB of RAM on board with LPDDR5. Both of them are up to date when it comes to software, and as you can see here are the hardware specs. Feel free to hit pause for more information here. We have 144Hz panels on both of these, so we do have an LCD panel on the iQOO and an AMOLED panel on the RedMagic. We're putting on monster mode on the iQOO, and we're leaving animations on as per your request in a recent poll on my YouTube channel. We are going to be doing round 1, which will consist of a boot and fingerprint recognition. Then we're going to be doing round 2 to see initial opening of app speed, and then round 3 will be RAM management. We're going to pop GoPro footage at the bottom left hand corner for accuracy. Guys, this is TechNick, and without further ado, let's go. We're going to start with a boot here in round 1 to see which one can boot up quicker. The RedMagic 5G gets its first point with 13 seconds as opposed to 5 seconds slower, 18 seconds on the Neo3. When going into the phone though, refreshing apps, the iQOO Neo3 does it a slightly better job there, slightly quicker, getting its first points in round 1. Now we're going to test out fingerprint sensors. We have an optical one underneath the screen of the RedMagic, but we have a physical one on the right hand side of the iQOO. The iQOO did it best out of 3 times over there, every single time, so it gets its second and final points in round 1. Round 2 will be about initially opening up apps over here. We made sure that monster mode was on indeed on the iQOO Neo3 over there, and we also made sure that all the apps are cleared from the background. Both of them have done things pretty similarly, though the RedMagic 5G did take that snap slightly quicker when going into the camera app. When opening up a photo over here, the RedMagic 5G opened up the app quicker and opened up the photo slightly quicker as well. It was too close to call there with calculator, and we're going to jump into phone where the RedMagic 5G takes its 4th points over there with no points allocated to the iQOO Neo3 thus far. But stay tuned guys, this gets really interesting. Going into speed test over here, let's see which one can open it up faster. Internet speed test, the iQOO Neo3 gets its first point here in round 2 when initially opening apps and checking out speed. We're going to go ahead and do a test here. At the bottom right you can see we've sped things up 800% over here. GoPro footage at the bottom left hand corner over there, and we also have a countdown timer just below the GoPro footage in order to count down to the next round. You can see that the iQOO was 0.5 seconds quicker than the RedMagic 5G, though not too different over here. We have to allocate the points to the iQOO Neo3 getting its second point in round 2, though the RedMagic 5G did open up Spotify slightly quicker, getting it its 5th point and now its 6th point after opening up Photoshop over here, and going into the photo its 7th point. So now 5 points ahead of the iQOO Neo3, the RedMagic 5G, but I must just add that the RedMagic 5G is pretty much $100 more expensive than the iQOO Neo3. You get quite a lot with it because of slightly faster charging, very similar battery size, actually exactly the same battery size, and similar specs on board, but you do have an AMOLED panel and you have gaming triggers. So if you are interested in purchasing the RedMagic 5G, I'll leave some links in the description down below. When exporting a clip in Premiere Rush here, the iQOO Neo3 actually did it slightly faster. They both have UFS 3.1 storage over here, though just 7 seconds slower on the RedMagic 5G. It's not the end of the world here. Both of them are just as fast, but the iQOO Neo3 gets that point and gets a point when opening up Astral, but turning them on, things were pretty even over there, so no points were allocated. Going into Facebook over here, the RedMagic 5G picks up its 9th point. Now the iQOO Neo3 is just 3 points behind that of the RedMagic 5G. Gonna go into our next social media app over here, which is Instagram. We needed a VPN here in China since I do reside in China, and we need it in order to open up all these wonderful social media apps here in China. Going into Twitter though, the RedMagic 5G gets its double-digit point there, 10 points as opposed to 7 points on the iQOO Neo3. Same thing can be said when going into YouTube over here. The RedMagic 5G opens up YouTube slightly quicker, and we're gonna go ahead to my profile. So far, 11 points on the RedMagic as opposed to 7 on the iQOO Neo3. Going to my channel over here, the RedMagic 5G was slightly quicker in opening it up, just a few seconds ahead there, though the iQOO Neo3 actually started playing the video slightly quicker when going into the iQOO Neo3 unboxing. No surprise over there. 8 points for the iQOO Neo3 so far as opposed to 12 for the RedMagic 5G, just 4 points behind. The iQOO Neo3 is slightly catching up now. Going into Netflix, things were too close to call there. If you guys are new to the channel, I slow the clip down 3, 4, 5 times and check which one does open it up quicker. If it is just 1 or 2 milliseconds between them, I don't allocate a points, but if it was 1 or 2 milliseconds between them and it is obvious which one opened up the app quicker, then I do indeed allocate a point. If they are too close to call, neither of them get a point. The iQOO Neo3 is really catching up here, now 10 points as opposed to 12 on the RedMagic 5G. Going into flip diving gets it's 11 point, now just 1 point behind the RedMagic 5G. It is doing I'm really impressed with the iQOO Neo3, such a cheap phone with a Snapdragon 865. It is trading blows with the RedMagic 5G, which absolutely dominates dominated in a speed test between it and the Black Shark 3 Pro. It actually got 47 points as opposed to 16 on the Black Shark 3 Pro. 32 was allocated to speed, with the Black Shark getting 14 when it comes to speed over there. So the iQOO is really trading blows with the RedMagic 5G, and it got 15 seconds in PUBG over there as opposed to 17.5 seconds when opening PUBG on the RedMagic 5G. Closing out round 2 was 12 points for the iQOO and 13 points for the RedMagic. This is RAM management now, so it has nothing to do with speed. We have 8 gigs of RAM on both of them, so things should be pretty similar over here. I've sped it up, as you can see, bottom right hand corner. If they both shut the app down or both kill the app, they neither get a point. If they both reopen the app fine, neither get a point. Hence, they are not getting points here because they both have pretty great RAM management skills within these two beastly gaming phones. So far, no points in round 3 for either of them, and it's going to stay that way. Total points here, 14 for the iQOO Neo3 as opposed to 14 for the RedMagic 5G. It is a tie, but if we do look at just round 2, which is complete raw speed over here, the RedMagic 5G won by just 1 point there, giving it 13 points in speed as opposed to 12 points in speed of the iQOO Neo3. Feel free to pick up any of these devices. You won't be disappointed with either of them. Guys, this is TechNick, and I'll see you in the next one.